June already knows. Where's she at? Junebug! There she is. Oh. Y'all are silly. Good morning. Tipsy. Good morning. Junebug. How you doing? Franklin? I wouldn't dare touch Franklin in there. Morning, everybody. Chad, Doss Farms. Whew. Yeah, you stick your hand in there with Franklin, like through the cattle panels. It races up, snaps your arm, and you can't eat as fast as you want to. You know what I'm saying? That's a bummer. Let's get in the fence though and get everybody else. Thank you, sir. Take it easy. Here, come here. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here. Tipsy, you trust me? Atta girl. Atta girl. Woo, look at them scales. Come on, Junebug. Come on. Nope, not happening. All right. Well, you can come down here with me and CJ then. Actually, there's too many of them needing food up here. Hang on a second. Let's rethink this. What's up, buddy? Psst.
What?
What's up?
Because I can see the whole entire world is laid with snow.
The whole entire world is laid with snow.
Yeah.
I got a confession. Do you know what the confession is?
What?
CJ got stuck again. You know why?
Why?
Because Daddy didn't take that thing down like he said he was going to. But I did put out a brand new bale of hay, and CJ's down here trying to eat this pile of nothing hay again. You believe that?
Sorry, I'm busy watching a video.
He's busy watching a video.
Just a Linky Box exclusive. Like, look at that.
Oh yeah, Linky Box exclusive. Jam.
Linky Box is literally play Guardian of Bam Bam.
Guardian of Bam Bam. Yep. All right. Hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year. I did, because it was spent with family. Thanking God for the many blessings over our life this last year. While they didn't always feel like blessings, but a blessing from a house fire is that, like I've said before, we didn't lose anything that we can take to heaven. Listen to that carefully. We did not lose anything that we can take to heaven. How blessed am I to go through a house fire? How blessed are we that that was the outcome? Amen. You know, I said a long time ago on our channel, I mean, like 10,000 followers a long time ago. So I started this channel about 4 years ago, the 29th of December, according to YouTube. I said for a very long time, I don't have bad days. I have good days and better days. And what I mean by that is I try to take something from every single day. You know, we're a blended family, and some of y'all that are new here, because we're up like 14,000 subs in the last 6 weeks. Some of y'all that are new here, you know, you wonder why I refer to Ray as, you know, Ray instead of Mom. We blended a family. I had 2 boys and she had 1, and we're a big happy family, and we couldn't be more grateful for everybody here. Yeah, I don't have bad days. I just have good days and better days. And I try to make sure that every day is a better day than yesterday, if that makes sense. Hang on. Hold that thought. One thing we definitely got to talk about is how y'all got out here. The door open. It's got a mind of its own. That's what I've decided. It's not solar powered, it's battery powered. I've changed the batteries, I've changed the timer. Some kind of photosynthesis thing. You use an app. You use an app and you aim it at your this dealy, and then it blinkies and it sets the door to what it's supposed to open. And I don't know about you, cowboy, but the math don't equate for me. I don't know why. Sometimes it opens, sometimes it don't. Thank you, cowboy. So, as long as it opens, I guess that's a positive. Collected them yesterday. Got 10 eggs. We've been donating them as much as we eat them. Oh, CJ. They can already hear you, brother. Oh my goodness. CJ. I haven't always said it, but when I pull in and you guys are like, I can't believe you made him wait there. I don't make him wait. It's been like 5 minutes since we pulled through the gate. So let's get him out of there. He just did this. What's crazy here? There's a camera right there. See that camera? It's always pointing out here. So I can check my loafing shed, my mineral shed, my chicken coop, make sure the door's shut so I can keep an eye on my panels. But he ain't been in here very long. Otherwise, that'd be even more stirred up. But dude, you're just, oh my goodness. Don't yell at your internet machines. Hang on, it's coming down right now as soon as we get him out. Hang on, don't get too excited, hang on. Dude, you pulled the daggone whole thing apart. Woo! That's slickery. Oh my goodness. Quit it. Hey, come here, bub. Woo! Come here, bud. Come here. Woo! Goodness, bub. Goodness. You all right? I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna take it apart right now. Hey, I don't know. Y'all are some brave chickens. Get it, buddy. It's all right. It's okay. Leave him be. Or a nut, I should say. So, that's on me. The other day, I came out here, and as you guys know, and as I pointed out, here's proof. It's still Ziploc shut. I came out here the other day to take that apart. I said the other day, it was like 3 days ago. And all I had was like a multi-tool, which it's just nuts and bolts. It's not like rocket science. They're not, hang on. They're not like T25 or anything crazy. T25 wouldn't hold that together anyway. Too beefy. Whoop. A little skin off the knuckle. Where'd the nut go? There it is. Oh, this only goes down to, is that a 14? Hang on. I only had a multi-tool, which doesn't work, obviously. Are these 15s? Is that a boy? ArrowQuip? That'll do. Long story short, that multi-tool did not make light work of one last bolt that was rusted pretty dang good. So, I say rusted, they're stainless steel, but, you know, I put this thing together for 2 Baldies and 2 Highlands, and 1 Highland that was pretty cantankerous, named Tessie, who went to live at a different farm. So, like, when I put this together, I put it together, you know what I'm saying? I think what we're gonna do is just take one side of this off. That way he can get in there, not get stuck. And we don't have to do this anymore. Here's the last nut that I couldn't get. There's always one, ain't there? Speaking of there always being one nut. Actually, he ain't got either of them. See what I did there? I'm gonna show you this. I gave it the old college try the other day with that multi-tool. So I told you guys I had to wait. I lost some of my tools in the fire, which I'm not making excuses. I'm just telling you how it went. We've all been there. Don't judge. Just couldn't get it. What's up, buddy?
Good.
What you doing? Hey.
I just started looking through the window.
Move your iPad so I can see your mouth. Hey, if you're new here,
Welcome to nothing.
if you're old here,
Welcome to Reese's.
welcome to Reese's. Let me loosen these up and I'll come over there, okay? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, excuse me. Had to put you guys in the pocket for that one. Whoop. Focus. Hang on, you're going back in the pocket. Sis. Whew. Whew. Hang on. I want this off of there, but we don't want that pearl. We don't want that real pretty logo laying in the doo-doo. We are going to lay it down though, so don't fall down. All right, listen, brother. If you get stuck in any one of them, you're going on the wall in the new house the day we move in. You heard? You heard? Man, that's on me. That's on me. Just glad he's all right. Sorry, brother. Ain't nobody complaining you get a half a bag of cubes to yourself. Or that's not even, I'm sorry, a third a bag of honey grain. I left the half bag up there for the other ones. A third a bag of honey grain. Dude, if that don't give you the Hershey squirts, nothing will, you know what I'm saying? Yep. Whew. All right. Today we got some errands to run. And then I'm gonna run by the new property, which we have not closed on yet, but we are under contract. And I need to take a look at the wood. I need to take a look at the wood. I need to take a look at the woods where we're going to put that pasture one more time before we turn Jeremiah loose.
About that I need help.
Oh, you need help?
Yeah.
Here, let me get in. I'll help you. Climb over. We're on our property and our driveway. He'll move back when we leave. Hang on. Woo! Dude, it's toasty in here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to shed this hoodie. 28 degrees. Whew. All right. Where was I at? Little man's right here. I'm just tuned into the interweb. Right now we need to run to the new place before we turn Jeremiah loose to make sure that we want a forestry mulcher out there. So if you don't know the difference, what we were going to do after talking to Jeremiah yesterday, the last video, previous video, nope, 2 videos ago, we were going to put a 10-acre pasture out there, build a couple gates, and run some fence. He was going to run that forestry mulcher for like 4 or 5 days and just really tear into it and clear it out. But there are so many beautiful, healthy trees that it's hard to tell which ones are. I'm going to say they're not all beautiful and healthy. Some of them are down, some of them are losing their limbs and their leaves and all that. So it's hard to actually tell which ones you want to keep, which ones you don't. You don't have enough animals to have to clear 10 acres, right? So we want to make sure we're not knocking anything down we might like when they got leaves on them. So we're thinking about, because we've learned from you guys, we need to go through a season out there and see what's out there, see truly what's out there. Like, I'm not a big fan of persimmon trees. Not a big fan of like, oh, what's that, sweet gum. A few others I'm not going to name. Bradford pears. I don't think there's any Bradford pears out there, but not a big fan of those. But it's so hard to tell. And I've got this picture, this app, where you can take a picture with your iPhone. It'll literally tell you what the tree is, and it'll tell you the health of the tree. I mean, it's ridiculous. But there's 40 acres of trees, okay? I ain't trying to do that yet. What we're thinking is we'll turn Jeremiah loose on clearing the right-of-ways for the fence line. But what that means is we get to hang on to all of our trees. I know you're thinking, well, yeah, but you said you wanted to plant this winter or plant this spring, and how do you know what's dead or alive? Well, we have a closing date of February 6th, barring anything coming up, but we've already done the contract. We're already under contract. We've already done what's called a TRR. But yeah, we had an inspection. We chose the things we wanted to fix. He chose the things he wasn't okay with fixing. Now, the house passed the inspection with flying colors. And so there wasn't much to actually fix. There was just a few things. There was just a few things we wanted them to button up. Like, for example, it needs a stair rail. Well, we haven't told you yet, but the man that owns this house, the man and wife, but the man, we call him M and M because their first names start with M. The people we're buying the house from, he's a carpenter. Like, they pretty much built that house, like the whole darn thing. So what was really cool was, even before the inspection, and I sincerely appreciate this, sir, even before the inspection, we went and walked the land and looked through it, and he showed me like how to access the water for the master bath in the loft ceiling, or where the second return is in the attic, or where the attic space is, or, you know, he ran, I think there's a 200 amp service for the house, and then the 40 by 38, that's right, 40 by 38 garage, there's a 60 amp service. And he built a tool bench, I mean a man's tool bench, where everything's on its own breaker. Just super excited. So anyway, this is one of the things on the inspection, he's gonna finish the stair railing, because their kids are a little older, not too worried about them. You know, anybody could fall, but there's a balcony with a loft with a real nice stair rail. We just want him to turn the corner and come down the stairs. It's kind of an open concept right now. some insurance companies won't even insure it like that. So he was like, hey, no problem. I got the stuff. I know what I'm doing. I built them. Let me take care of it. Little things like that. But anyway, we've got the TRR. We've got the inspection. I've got a survey. This is another one for the fencing. I've got a survey coming in the next 3 weeks, and then we will know where our pins are. Okay? That is key. I really want to wait, but I also don't want to wait. But it's just kind of the nature of it. I want to wait a little bit so that we're not encroaching, and we can also make sure that there's a fence actually on the back of the property line. That's the only one I got to worry about. I don't want to get into what I border for privacy reasons, but there's the back fence, the whole back 2 legs have a fence on them, but it's down. I mean, it's worthless. So I either need to go talk to that person that owns that fence and see if they don't mind if I tear it out, or if they come shoot it and put pins in the ground, that fence may be 3 feet on their side of the property, and then I don't have to worry about it. I'll just build right on my line, and I'll let them know, and they're in good terms with the person we're buying from. It's not like a, neighbor issue, but just trying to do what you guys have learned with us, and be patient and take one day at a time. Trust in God, and then you don't regret things. You just learn from them, right? I don't regret anything that happened at this farm, not one bit. I learned so much, and I learned with you guys, and I'm so grateful for 2023. Even though there was a whole lot more good days than better days there towards the end. But once again, I don't know anybody that can count all their blessings. And as for me and my house, we shall serve the Lord. Amen. All right. Stay tuned. Oh, you gotta get in the back. See you in a minute. We're just gonna have to take that couch with us.
We're gonna
It's like Oscar's couch.
the whole couch.
Yep. So small on your arms.
Do you?
Yeah. Yep. So anyway, don't show him. I'm getting the DOS. I don't know if it's cul-de-sac or horseshoe. It hasn't made up its mind yet.
A cul-de-sac.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if we'll have room to turn around or what we'll be doing. Leave it alone.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Hey, we were just talking about how Oscar's the very last puppy. We didn't say.
We are.
My
All
puppies,
the puppies are gone.
My puppies are gone. My baby, you don't hear any more whining.
Yeah. It's sad.
I'm pretty good at that.
I hear that in my sleep. Anyway, all the puppies are gone to happy homes. We're very, very satisfied with where every single one of them went. Even last year's litter, we were kind of worried about I don't want to say the last puppy to go home, but like, how many did we have last year? 6? 5?
5.
So last year, after 4 of them went to great homes, it's like, golly, that last one, it's like you want her to go somewhere great, and she did. She went to an amazing place, just like the other 5 before it, or 4 before it last year. Yeah. And then this year, how cool was it? The last one went to somebody who took a puppy from last year. So, is that pretty cool?
The little girl that the lady had to back out of went to a home to actually be with her brother from last year's litter.
And they're friends of ours.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool. So we'll get like we always get updates, but we don't expect owners after a year or two to keep sending pics. But we want them. But this, we'll get pictures all the time. We'll hear stories.
So she found a great home with her half brother, and anyway, I'm really happy with where all the puppies went.
Just to touch on today's video a little bit, yeah. We chatted with Jeremiah. We're going to hold off on the fencing for now. Wait until we get a survey. And we will probably start with clearing the right-of-ways, which is where the fence goes. But clearing the right-of-way, right now we would probably just have to clear a line and then 20 feet into our property. Well, we may not want 20 feet cleared, but we can't go the other way because that's the neighbor's land. Mm-hmm. And there's a fence. While it's 40 years old, we don't want to encroach or anything like that. So, but everybody was asking about all the furniture we bought. We actually, we need to call Mardix and order those couches.
Yes.
But we did go to a place. What was that place we went to in Springfield that they saw us partly? Rusty Moose?
Yeah, it was something like that.
It was Rusty Moose.
Yeah.
It was, wasn't it?
Like lodge decor, so it was more like Montana Western lodgy stuff. But we found some really good stuff, some decorations, some coat racks.
A lot of moose decoration, bears, things like that. So we passed on that because
fits our woodsy cabin though.
it does fit the cabin really well. Like to finish my story, I got a nightstand that's like pine trees. It's really cool. I like it.
The lamp.
The lamp,
For your
not the
nightstand.
nightstand. The lamp for my nightstand. But anyway,
Pine trees, super cute.
I've always wanted 40 by 40, and every nerd's dream, you know, because my brothers and I were all IT.
Mm-hmm.
Every nerd's dream is a cabin in the woods with Wi-Fi, and that's pretty much this. It's just a huge cabin, if you want to look at it that way.
Well, we called our home on the 20 acres a cabin, and we're kind of doing the same thing because I know you guys haven't seen the inside of it, but instead of sheetrock, it's all like wood paneling, and it's really pretty.
Well, it's
and
not paneling.
cabin-like.
It's not paneling.
That's true. It's real
It's
wood.
legit. It's pine,
Yes.
shiplap, gap. I don't know. It's what my mom and dad have in their ceiling, and it's actually
You should actually just throw a picture in the living.
just one picture. Okay.
Here's a picture.
Just yep. Oh, Ray did it. But yeah. So
You're welcome.
stay tuned, but we are super excited, and yeah, we're here. Can we see are there any addresses on those boxes?
Yeah.
This is our stash. Oh, there's Ray's cool sign. This is our stash of stuff that's going to the new property because we've ran out of room. Not in the storage unit. We've still got some room in there, but our enclosed trailer. So like there's a bed over there, a bed frame, some knickknacks, there's decorations,
Two
things
big
Ray.
totes of Christmas stuff that I just took
Yeah.
down.
So, but that's the other cool thing. I already told them there's a 38 by 40 garage with a 10-foot ceiling, but there's attic space above it.
Oh yeah.
So that's, you know, not that we don't have plenty of places to put stuff. And I told him that Mr. M, or I should say Mr. W, but M of M&M,
Eminem.
who we're buying from, he's a carpenter. So there's like built-in shelving in the garage already. I mean, it really couldn't be any more perfect. So super excited. It's going to be, I told him the closing date. So,
February 6th.
yep,
Maybe before.
34 days, possibly sooner. Not a lot sooner, but maybe like, what are you working on over there?
Well, I'm staring at this hair. I'm sure everyone else is too.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not. Maybe you're going to
No,
now that I've
nobody's
pointed
worried
out.
about it. Anyway, but we have snow coming at the end of the week, but we were kind of hoping it would hold off until we moved. I will say this, you know, the Super Bowl, not that we're like huge diehard football fans. Like I don't own a single Chief pair of anything. I don't want it either. But you give me an excuse to sit down and eat snacks, I'm down. So we will be in the house by the Super Bowl.
In our new home? Barely.
A full week.
Will it be?
Yeah, it's like a Tuesday to a Sunday. So I'm already looking. So anyway,
What do we get to do first?
what?
Super Bowl, apparently.
Oh, yeah. Possibly Case's birthday, which is January 29th. Possibly be the big 1-5. I don't think the 29th would be stretching it. Usually it's like a day or two early. Very rarely, I would imagine, is it like a week. However,
Like getting to close early.
yes. However, we did choose a 45-day close for a couple of reasons.
Uh-huh.
So it's possible we get in 30 days. I don't know. I don't want to. 30 days would be the 25th or 26th. So technically, I'm not really losing hair over here. My buddy and I can say his name because it was from 5th grade. My buddy Ryan and I were skipping rocks in opposite directions on the creek. Like he was on one side, I was on the other. We were skipping rocks and he was like, I bet you can't hit me. So I winged one over at him and missed. And then I said, bet you can't hit me. Well, he was a better shot than me. So anyway, no stitches. Grandma just put a little butterfly Band-Aid on it. And
See, I don't think they can see through the camera, but which I've seen.
Stop. You're showing them.
The scar's pretty gnarly.
Oh, it is. It's like 1.5 inches long.
I know, it's all
I
through
took it
your
right
hair,
off the dome. Yeah, Ryan walked me home to Mom and Dad's, and I was bleeding. There was blood all over my shirt. And I remember
Headwinds
Ryan.
bleed really bad too.
I remember Ryan was like, Leanne, he's okay. But I'm like standing there holding my head, and blood's gushing out, shirt's all bloody. Yeah, anyway, boys. What are you going to do? Sure, we won't have anything like that on this new 40 acres with our 3.
We met because Carter's forehead was all bloody.
True. Yeah. Carter likes to see how high he can jump off of things without getting hurt. So, anyway. I'll have to curb that, which is the reason for the stair railing I mentioned earlier.
I told him.
None of that Flora's lava stuff from the top rail.
Those stairs have to have a rail because my 8-year-old will jump off the top of the stairs. He's also going to slide down the rail, which...
I don't think he'll slide down this one.
Do you have a rail so he can slide down it?
He'll have splinters in his hiney if he slides down this one.
That's true. Leave it off so he can jump off the stairs because he would. So. And right now, I think the 4-year-old would do the same.
Adler's getting a little more adventurous. Here's to 2024. Only good days and better days. No bad days. I've been doing that since 2020. I've been saying that on my channel since I had like 10,000 followers. I've always felt that way. Somebody sent me a plaque one time. I still have it. It says actually from the YouTubers, like a subscriber sent it to me. Only good days and better days. So.
This will be our year.
It will be. Every year's been our year. I said, in 21 we met. 22 we got married. 23 we moved. Figured out what we wanted. Figured out God's will moving forward in 24. That's how I feel about it.
It was a year of challenges and growth.
And learning. Learning is growth, I guess, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's technically what I meant.
I mean, I learned how to get a tractor unstuck multiple times. We learned not to let the Angus bull next door get with your heifer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what we know.
It's been interesting.
It has been. Glad you're here, though.
Glad I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here.
Thanks.
We're glad you're all here.
We are. I'm glad Oscar's here.
I'm so surprised and happy to hear you say that.
Can you breathe?
He's so sweet.
He's all belly, too. I feel like no bigger than he is. He's got a huge belly. All right. With that said, prayers for all the boys because everybody starts school here again in a couple days. Winter break is over. Back to dropping the kids off and running to getting coffee and coming home and getting our PJs when they're gone.
And then picking them up in our PJs.
Yep. So, all right. Y'all be good. Don't work too hard. Don't make it weird. God bless. Deuces.